Hello guys, and thank you for coming here. I'm assuming you are from the previous video where I showed you how to create this beautiful look step by step. Anyways, you're welcome to Orezi Egrefa's channel. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right into this tutorial. So for a good bridal gele, please you need to lay down the edges, okay? Then you get your ashoke, then you fold into 2 equal halves to get your 50 first. So since the rule we are going to use is 60-40, how do you get your 40? So when you fold it into 2 equal halves, so if this is your middle, just place that part directly on the ear. That's the first ear, so it's leading us to our second step. So from the angle you are watching the video, the first flap should be laid on the right ear, okay? Lay it on the right ear, then it automatically gives it 40. But in the case where one side is no longer than one, please make sure to adjust and feel free. You are not rushing to anywhere. This is a bridal gele, so you need to take your time so it comes out right. So if you go to the back and you check the length and you see that it is not okay, meanwhile you need to fold it first so that you can see what you are doing before you continue. So if you check the length and it's not okay, please feel free to adjust if you did not get your 60-40 rule correctly, okay? You can go back and adjust. Make sure one flap is longer than the other, okay? Leave at least 10 inches so it can be 60-40. So the 40 side, the 40 flap, which is the short one, that is what you put up when you are crossing your gele at the back. Then you give the bride the longer one, which is the 60. So this makes up our first base. Please make sure when you're crossing you keep it firm as possible and straighten every rough part of the ashoke so that when you're laying your pleat for the third step, it's going to be clean and neat, okay? So we're moving on to the third step, which is lay down our second base, and here we're going to be making at least 3 or 4 pleats, okay? So you hold with your left hand. Basically you drag with your right hand, you pick with your left hand, as you can see, then you drag and make it firm with your right hand from the angle you're watching the video. That is just the trick. I know that as a beginner, if you use it, you'll be able to get the pleat. And while you are doing so, please feel free to raise it up so that you can tighten the grip, and you can also make it as smooth and plain as possible. So like I said, you would pick with your left hand, then you straighten or drag with your right hand. So that is how you get at least your third and fourth pleat. For this second base, note that we have to keep it very flat. Here we are not making any crown, so don't be too excited or go ahead of yourself. Please just keep it very flat. Please, it is also important to note that what you do on the left hand side is what you will do on the right hand side. Please make sure that you replicate whatever you are doing on the left hand side to the right hand side. Now I'm moving over to the fourth step, which is to pleat at least 3 more, to make 3 more pleats for the third base. Just see the way I'm crossing the third base. on the first and second. Exactly how it is done on the left hand side, that's how it's going to be done on the right hand side. So just watch how to make your pleats first, then we'll go and I'll show you how to do it on the right hand side. Remember, you pick first, then you trace. Okay, pick, then you trace all the way to the back. Please never be too shy to ask for assistance from the bride, please, because it is better that the bride is holding the scarf for you than when you are done and ready to tie and nobody is holding the scarf and it loosens, then you go and start again from the beginning. Please always ask for assistance from the bride or anybody around to help out, so that the bride's gele can come out looking perfect. So please tell the client to hold down those pleats to her ear, then you just go to the back to create a donut. Please keep this bag as neat and arranged as possible, because she'll be taking so many pictures from the back, from the front, so everything needs to be properly done. So just make like a little bit of donut and leave the remaining, because we're about to tie now. And you see, because it was pleated properly, you can see the pleat, and it will help me know where to hold to tie properly. Okay, so after making the donut, you just need to follow that pleat from the beginning, like I'm doing. Hold down the tip and tie with what is left after making your donut. Remember, this is the first flap, no, this is from the second flap that we kept. Okay, so that is why you need to tell your client to hold both sides of the ear, because if you tie or if you miss tie and the client is not holding it properly, I promise you the scarf will come tumbling down on the ground. So please hold it firm. Tell your bride or client to hold it, then go ahead to tie, and tie with every strength you have so that it can be very firm. Okay, I prefer to do this and not use pin than using pin to hold the scarf, especially not for a bride, because she's going to be dancing all day and hugging people. So you don't want a situation where the scarf will come off her head on her big day. So please tie it and make it very strong. And please, before you excuse yourself, feel free to use pins if they help you better in achieving the perfect bridal gele. Okay, so please feel free if you need the support of a pin to get it done. So for the fifth step, it is time to create our crown. You see that round part? This is what it is called. It is called the crown of the gele, and it is time to do that. So step by step, slowly but surely, take the pleats little by little. And when it comes to making the crown, this time, unlike the other 3 beads, we place every pleat on each other. So I place this on top of this one, and I keep on placing on top of each other to create the crown. Here you don't lay it flat, you place it on top to create a very high crown. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So while at it, please make sure that you take your time to go back and arrange and follow each pleat down to the end. That is how you get a perfect gele. Make sure you follow all the pleats down to the end of the gele like I'm doing right now. So please correct, adjust, do what you need to do so it can come out looking flawless. So when you turn to the back, this is how you know that you have followed your pleat step by step. You see the way it is arranged, you arrange it to the end and tie safely at the back. Okay, so if yours is not staying firm, that means you did not follow the pleating all through to the end. So you can go back again to check, and then you make finishing touches to the back of the gele so it can look really presentable when you're done. Then go back and adjust wherever needs to be adjusted. And at this point, if you have not subscribed to my channel, you are doing the wrong thing. So hit that subscribe button now and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So are you a makeup artist learning how to tie this gele, or you're a gele artist? Please let me know in the comment section, and also let me know if this video was helpful as well. And you can also suggest videos that you want to see, and I'll be more than willing to do that for you guys. Please don't stop here. You can check the next video to see how I achieved this beautiful bridal look. It is a well detailed video and I'm very sure you don't want to miss out. So thanks so much for watching and see you in the next video.